Alright, hello boys and girls. Today we are going to be talking all about character traits and fast characterization. What are character traits? Character traits are all the aspects of a person's behavior and attitudes that make up a person's personality. Everyone has character traits, both good and bad. Even characters in books have character traits. Character traits are often shown with descriptive adjectives. You can see over here on the side I have a whole box of examples of different character traits. I'll just read some for you. Evil, embarrassed, kind, lonely, strict, stubborn, respectful, noisy, afraid, brave, unselfish, wonderful, wise, talented, things like that. Character traits help us to better understand characters in our books as people or a person. If we look at the chart on the right, it's filled with different examples of different character traits. So if we think about how our character is as a person, we would say nice, mean, sad, positive, negative, confident, nervous. Maybe they do a lot of things, they do not so many things, and these are opposites. And you can see these are all different synonyms or adjectives for nice, mean, things like that. And there are two types of character traits that we can use to analyze characters. There's inside traits and outside traits. So outside traits are external, also known as physical traits. These are characteristics on the outside and what we can see. This is basically what the character looks like. Some examples are short, brown hair, blue eyes, freckles, round face, big smile, tall, red hair. And then we have inside traits. These are internal traits, also known as personality traits. These are characteristics on the inside that can be inferred through thoughts, feelings, actions, and words. Feelings are a character's emotional response to an action around them. Traits are what tell us who the character is, and these traits are usually seen through action. These are some examples of traits. Remember, traits tell us who a character is. Some of these examples can be confident, generous, athletic, kind, shy, rude, patient, smart, shocked, hopeful, exhausted, jealous, confused, nervous, disappointed. So think about traits. If we think about ourselves as people, if somebody has ever asked you to describe yourself in 3 words, you're thinking of 3 character traits for yourself. So if I was thinking of myself as a character and I had to describe myself as in 3 words, I would say helpful, outgoing, and kind. Think about what you would say if somebody asked you to describe yourself in 3 words, 3 character traits. So let's think about how we can use character traits to better understand characters. We can infer about a character and their traits to better understand our characters. We can do this by looking at their thoughts, actions, sayings, and feelings. Good readers use clues from the text and their prior knowledge to figure out character traits. And we know from previous lessons that inferring means to make a prediction, a guess, based on text evidence and our own knowledge. These are different words you can use when you infer. I think, maybe, I infer, I predict, my guess is, perhaps, this could mean, it could be that, according to the text, I believe, things like that. We can use the character's words, thoughts, actions, or feelings to infer about their traits. This is a little fill-in I created, a fill-in-the-blank sentence to help you figure out a character's traits. For example, we'll go over the first one. When blank said blank, I can infer that he or she is a blank character. When blank thought, and you pick the text evidence, I can infer that he or she is, and then you put the trait here. When blank felt, this is when you talk about feelings, I can infer that he or she is, and then blank here. Based on the fact that blank did something, you put their actions here, I can infer that he or she is a blank person. How do I analyze a character to figure out their traits? You can use fast characterization to analyze a character. Good readers use text evidence and their own knowledge to analyze characters. This helps readers to infer character traits. Fast characterization helps us to better understand characters. We can analyze a character's feelings, actions, sayings, and thoughts to figure out a character's traits. What are the parts of fast characterization? Feelings. Analyzing feelings a character has in a story. Actions. Analyzing a character's actions in a story. Sayings is the dialogue, what they say to another character. Thoughts is analyzing thoughts a character has in a story. So let's think about Chrysanthemum, and let's practice analyzing her by using fast characterization. Chrysanthemum's feelings. I know Chrysanthemum is sad and disappointed because she is feeling this way when Victoria makes fun of her name. I know that Chrysanthemum is confident and joyful. The text evidence that helps show me this is when I know she's feeling this way because she is grateful for Mrs. Twinkle having a flower name that is long just like hers. A. Chrysanthemum's actions. I know that the chrysanthemum is sorrowful, not confident, and upset in the story. I know this because of the way she wilted when Victoria said she even looks like a flower. I know that chrysanthemum is happy, jubilant, and relieved. The text evidence shows this. I know this because she gets to eat her favorite food and dessert when she gets home upset from school to change her mood. S. Chrysanthemum sayings or dialogue. I know that Chrysanthemum is feeling small, excluded, and unhappy. I know this because she said school is no place for me in the text. Chrysanthemum's thoughts. I know that Chrysanthemum is full of despair, self-conscious, and discouraged. I found some text evidence to support this. I know this because Chrysanthemum thought her name was absolutely dreadful. I know that Chrysanthemum is confident, excited, perfect, and happy. I know this because in the text, Chrysanthemum thought she had the perfect name. She loved seeing it and saying it, and then this showed me that she really thought that her name was absolutely perfect. So remember when you're reading your independent books to use fast characterization when analyzing a character. Also, don't forget to infer using text evidence and your own knowledge to identify character traits. Here I have an anchor chart of fast characterization that I created that you have seen in class.